Jackie Keane, who's the Director of Immigration Technology at the UK Home Office, is dedicated to building a cloud culture in her organization. So she's going to tell you about what's happening at the UK Home Office, and I know it's a lot. So Jackie, welcome to the stage.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Jackie Keane, and for the last 5 years, I've been driving the digital transformation for immigration technology within the UK Home Office. We're here this morning because we're delivering public services, but we're also members of the public, and as such, we consume those same services, as do our friends and family. So we've all experienced the good, the bad, and some of the really ugly, truly ugly services out there, and we know how we feel about that. So what and how we deliver really matters. It mattered that we transformed the immigration operations intelligently, putting the user need at the heart of our digital design. To give you a sense of the challenge, the UK Home Office is a global £2 billion revenue business for UK government. It facilitates 137 million passenger movements per year, 3.5 million visa applications, and 25,000 asylum applications. The operational business knew it needed cutting-edge digital services for its customers, but it was being held back by its legacy estate, disparate, numerous systems that were yet highly interconnected, that were super complex and expensive to change. This is a little bit about our journey over the last few years, what we've learned along the way, and hopefully may help you tackle some of your digital challenges. So in 2013, the UK government announced a policy of cloud first, and it set about driving an agile, user needs focused and digital by default agenda. But in a legacy world of outsourced technology and government, what did agile digital transformation really mean? Was it just about that new website for our customers? Fundamentally, though, we knew we had to change. So in the first year, from a standing start where we had no team, no tooling, no architecture, no pipeline, we did have Microsoft Office, but not much else. We set about building a team, including specialist suppliers, got 80 people on board. We had the beginnings of a delivery pipeline and a roadmap. We created the foundation. Over the next couple of years, we actually really learnt what it meant to deliver a global service and run production systems in the cloud. We successfully delivered the MVP of our 3 major projects, integrating our new digital services into a brownfield legacy estate. We developed the first iteration of our engineering platform. We underpinned it with a new big data platform that's now a strategic data entity for our department. We really got into the swing of delivery, and we found it exciting. And we showed a previously unconvinced business that we could deliver in an agile, incremental way and actually generate true value with new digital services coming online for our staff and our customers relatively quickly and regularly. This was new, and for some, it was very surprising. Our portfolio began to scale as a result. But with scale, that brought new challenges. We'd been lulled into a false sense of security. Increased management attention was needed to make sure that the now much larger team was appropriately fed and watered, that the work was balanced optimally across the teams. The differing levels of maturity across our teams really impacted the flow of delivery. Some of our infrastructure started to creak under load. We needed to find something more sustainable and scalable. Complex dependencies and closely coupled architecture caused particularly thorny issues for us. So although busy figuring out how we could scale our technology and improve our ways of working, we could not afford to lose sight of the business vision. We had to stay focused. So through 2017, we focused on solving the really hard problems in a systematic way and ensured that we had the right engineering and flow of work through our teams. We took a really bold approach to this. We undertook a complex migration to public cloud. This is one of the largest that AWS has seen in UK government. We also took the opportunity at that point to re-architect our services to be more cloud native. We leveraged cloud native features to get better resilience and availability. We knew we could reduce complexity, reduce costs, and increase stability as a result. And we really have. Our first step into commoditized services made us think really differently. Enabling our delivery teams to self-serve meant that the individual project teams could build their own infrastructure. Moving our services from pets to cattle meant that we had self-managing, self-healing infrastructure. Containerization ensured that we could be guaranteed that the code would work the same way as it was promoted through the differing environments. Strong core standards and build patterns were fundamental and essential to making this a reality. We empowered the teams to do a lot of this work themselves, though. We needed and wanted them to innovate. We put the end-to-end delivery under a microscope, and with clear, transparent delivery metrics, we identified the issues, resolved them, and accelerated. This transformed not only the technology, but also our business and our portfolio culture. It allowed us to improve pace and predictability for our business. This was a complete game changer for us. So to build a self-sustaining organization, you need really strong foundations based upon a set of core principles and values. We constantly strive to do better, shift left, further develop and empower our teams, promote a culture of continuous improvement and cost optimization. We know that today's businesses will only be successful if they exploit technology. For our job, our challenge actually lies in the way that we run our organization and how we seek to exploit those technologies to deliver true business value. You can and should be bold and ambitious with your vision, because we're confident now that it is achievable. The advancement in technology and the way that we consume services will make almost every business aspiration within reach, but we need to be skilled in delivery to make that a reality. Momentum takes you places. It really does have a snowball effect. We nurtured confidence through early, well-chosen successes, and we got everyone behind us, the business and technology. It's critical to achieve that early traction in your journey. But to do that, you need to build and develop a strong team. Surround yourself with really challenging people. Set a high bar, and then trust in your people to take you there. Build a culture of continual learning and improvement. And you can be guaranteed that things will definitely go wrong, but learn from them, know that, and don't forget that the learning is also leadership must learn and adapt to. As a footnote to this slide, there's a couple of things that I'd add. Definitely share in your successes, but also it completely pays to have a bit of fun. We established friendly competitions across the team and gamified the process to understand who had really right-sized their environments, who had optimized scheduling effectively, who designed their architecture in the most effective way. We also procured spot and reserved instances. As a result of doing this, exposing the actual challenges and where cost was going, we have saved a 40% cost efficiency in our infrastructure in the last year as a result of this work. So finally, we have genuinely transformed the way that the Home Office thinks about and delivers IT now. We're seen as a trusted and essential partner for our business in achieving their ambitions. We've created a professional digital software house with a continuous delivery pipeline, delivering into production daily, not monthly. We have 25 in-flight projects underway at any one time. We have core products being continuously improved and exploited. We now have in excess of 500 staff, motivated staff, comprising of civil servants, contractors, and suppliers, who are constantly upskilling, learning from each other. The positive impact that our way of working has on our people and our culture is amazing. It's created a really dynamic, energetic, can-do, and supportive team. This might have sounded quite a painless journey over the last few years, but I can assure you it definitely wasn't. But if you do it right, the results are truly astounding. It fundamentally changes the pace at which you can deliver business value. So my last thought is, think about where you are on your journey in relation to mine, and where your energies are focused today, and what's the one thing that you'll do differently to drive your transformation forward. Thank you.
Jackie, that was great. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was great.